retirement was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Just take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to the 26. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
So made at the 36-yard line.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's got room. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 28 yards. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry for Latavius Murray. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd and 9, Hill being chased out left. He's going to take off with it.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll run here. It's Murray. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 31 yards there and a first down. 6-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score, Packers 6, Saints 9.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Try the air now with Hill. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Demario Davis there on the stop. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
21-yard line.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Green Bay Packer.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On the counter, here's Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
On play action, now Rodgers.
At the Saints, 20.
Dancing to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Fourth down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. On first and 10, Hill. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on third down, Hill. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. David Onyemata gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. He's going to look deep down the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
A gain of 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead.
Partner, you got a pretty good hoops background. You've seen those late-in-the-half plays designed to get them a last shot, give them momentum. I think this touchdown equates to that.
Absolutely, and then they can take the lead here into the lockers. Big-time play.
Yeah, and let's see what they design coming out for the second half as well. Oftentimes when you get that momentum late, you find a way to carry it through.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Very short kick taken right at the 20. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And they are going for it. Here's Hill. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Michael Thomas.
They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st down, Hill looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And all the way to the opposite 48. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back now at Lambeau. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And the ball is knocked out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Green Bay Packer.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. About 3 yards there to the 27. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, it's Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Devontae Adams.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Williams will try again. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have moved out in front. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Packers 20, Saints 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 yards on the pickup.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A running room for Kamara on 1st down as he takes us forward. It's a gain of 7 there on 1st down. 2nd and 3 coming up.
A 7-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Murray. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout.
New Orleans.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll try and sneak it here. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Burton. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Now Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Especially on this kickoff. Got to be careful. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Rodgers looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.